Library. All Fargo Public Library locations are continued no-contact curbside pickup service until further notice. The Downtown Main Library has a mask and mitten tree in the lobby for new handmade masks of any size, which will be donated to community members. And the library's outdoor sidewalk continues, or story walk continues through December 31st on the plaza near the Sodbuster statue with a featured book, Snowman at the Night. Police. Department personnel participated in the No Shave November fundraising event and raised $8,864, which was donated to one of the police department record specialists who is battling cancer. The police department is prepared to hire 3 new officers on January 11th, and those hires will exhaust the academy-trained pool of candidates. Recruitment is underway for the next Fargo Police Academy, which starts in May. The 3 officers who were graduates of the first Fargo Police Academy have completed the police training program and have been assigned to day and evening shifts. Planning. Nominations are due Friday for the Human Relations Commission's MLK Day Human Relations Awards. The Human Relations Commission presents the annual award to one youth, adult, and organization that promotes acceptance and respect for diversity and helps to eliminate discrimination. Please submit a nomination at fargond.gov/MLK. Other. The North Dakota Cares City of the Fargo chapter has received a $10,000 grant targeted stimulus award from the Bob Woodruff Foundation to combat food insecurity for veterans and their families in the community. The City of Fargo chapter is an extension of the state ND Cares program to strengthen an accessible, seamless network for the support of the North Dakota service members, veterans, families, and survivors. The food insecurity funds will be accepted and distributed by the Cass County Veterans Service Office, Project Heart, operated by Center, Inc., and supportive services for veterans' families administered by Southeastern North Dakota Community Action. And finally, tonight, 2 videos will be shown. The first features the grand opening of Broadway Square, and the second shows the Fargo Fire Department response to a large fire.
Fargo Parks has a history of commitment to bringing holiday spirit to downtown Fargo. This year marks the start of new traditions as we move the Christmas tree down to Broadway to its new home at the square. This new tree behind me is 32-foot LED programmable tree. The tree arrived on 11 pallets and took our forestry team along with our park maintenance team 2 days to install.
10 years ago, we had a design competition for this location. This was a surface parking lot, and we invited as many people as we could, and we were so surprised by the turnout that we had for ideas for this location. It had 160 applicants from 23 different countries share their ideas on what could happen for this site. And the number one request that they had was to have some sort of public square in this location.
I just want to echo Dave's thank yous to everyone who's been involved in this long process of getting Broadway Square up and running. Our park staff has put in endless hours, and the extra efforts put forth with the forestry team and other staff for putting together this Christmas tree.
We are thrilled that Fargo is now our urban skating rink, surrounded by wonderful places to eat, drink, shop, and explore. We can look around and see some of the historic tenants in the Fargo's downtown area. This rink is surrounded by 100-year-old buildings that offer tangible tie to our shared history. Broadway Square is our town square, offering downtown events and activities to draw residents and visitors to the heart of the city. We're excited to invite you to the Fargo's newest downtown destination, where you can embrace every season no matter the weather and celebrate Fargo.
At about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, fire crews were alerted of a fire at 1418 First Avenue North. Upon arrival, crews reported that fire was coming out of the building already. Due to the heavy smoke and how things were stored within the building, caused the crews some difficulty in getting in there, very slow progress moving forward. At that point, we started to notice fire venting through the roof. Crews were then pulled from the building because of fear of collapse.
Mutual aid is requested when a fire reaches a certain size where it taxes the resources of any one city. And in the fire on Saturday on First Avenue, when it went to 3 alarms, we had already committed 8 of 9 fire companies and 30 36 off-duty Fargo firefighters. We request assistance from Moorhead Fire Department and the West Fargo Fire Department.
You know, most fire departments in the country use some sort of mutual aid. So we use it when an incident expands beyond the resources of the responding jurisdiction. Unfortunately, what we see nationwide is when you don't call in mutual aid or you don't have those other resources, you end up working your firefighters extremely hard. They lose situational awareness, they make a mistake, something bad happens, and you don't have the help there. Knowing that we have neighbors that are going to come in and help us, it makes all of our departments more efficient.
Fire of this magnitude and the equipment that we were using, we used 3 ladder trucks, 2 from Fargo and 1 from West Fargo on this fire because of the intensity of the flames, not wanting to put crews in close proximity, not knowing exactly what was inside the building.
A drone is a great situational awareness tool for the incident commander. It provides an aerial view with a thermal imager and a color camera. It can detect heat signatures on a building before the fire breaks through the building, so that can lead the incident commander to make tactical decisions on where to deploy people and fire streams. A quick fire knockdown requires less water and reduces the amount of water damage to a building.
One thing for the public to be aware of is that when we're operating in these scenes and we have to stretch a hose line across the street, they do need to move around the area. Going over a hose line jeopardizes the safety of the firefighting crews that are inside. If a car or a truck rides over a hose, we risk that hose rupturing and we lose the water supply, which is the line of protection that our crews use if they are inside the building. Our biggest issue that we want the public to know is that they're the first step in preventing fires. We can provide a lot of education, but it's people doing the right thing because they're the ones that can stop these things from happening. And so if we always operate in safe manners, use things in the method that they were intended to be used, we will have a safer community.